What's depression?
It's bad wiring, makes your nerves raw.
Is that why you're so mean all the time?
Absolutely.
HBO's miniseries Olive Kitteridge is sure to be a major contender for Emmy Awards, both for its actors and for its subtle crafts and design. Frances McDormand, who also produced the show, stars as a housewife and math teacher whose sharp tongue torments almost everyone around her for over 40 years.
None of your business. I need my privacy, please.
David Cohen from Variety here. Christien Tinsley, the makeup designer for Olive Kitteridge, joined us in the newsroom to talk about how he used makeup not just to show age, but to add depth to a character.
Both can be identified as different ideas. Building a character, but then building a character that then you're adding age to, which is really how we had to approach Frances for this. The real challenge here was not just to build the Olive Kitteridge character, but to build a character that was conducive for Frances to backpedal to her 40s and then up to the 80s. And then you got to throw in one more layer, which is the period. We're going back to 70s and then up through present time, essentially. And then there was one more level to it, which was the New England attitude, and Olive Kitteridge being such a person who likes to do everything herself. You know, I think the only other character that we really looked at the same way as Frances was Martha Wainwright, the singer who played Angela. Martha is a big personality. Because she's a singer and she uses her mouth to make a living, she has a lot of personality that comes through in that area, which of course is fantastic for the character that she was playing. It was more difficult for us because there's a lot of movement in the mouth, and this is where we're using to age her a little bit more, as well as the eyes. You know, there's the smoking and there's the drinking and there's probably some loneliness in there. And so we wanted her skin to feel a little bit more dry, sort of like the makeup was being used to cover who Angela really is.
On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true.
Do you have characters in this who you had to youthen as well as age?
Frances needed to drop back about 10, 15 years from where she's at to juxtapose the older age. So you start by telling your audience, here's this older woman who has maybe lost everything or we don't know why she's here. And then you immediately jump into a much younger feeling. But you need to have that contrast to show it. If you don't have that contrast, the magic trick doesn't work. Every character in this show, there's the sense of a magic trick. Every department plays a part in that magic trick, including lighting, cinematography, editing, it all does. And especially with Zoe, because she has such a young face to begin with. We showed a passage of time by what she's wearing, her glasses, darkening around the eyes, heavier lipstick, not so bright, youthful colors. Maybe there's a part of her who's sort of hiding herself or who's unsure about herself. She sort of loses that confidence that she used to have.
Average people are happy, happy.
You should try it sometime, Ollie.
I'm too depressed.
What has been the most gratifying thing for you about your work on Olive Kitteridge?
I mean, look, the best compliment is that somebody goes, oh my God, this is an amazing story that's been told, amazing performance, and the makeup is outstanding. The next best compliment to that is people don't say anything about the makeup because it works. And it's just, it tells the story along with the performances.
God, I'm scared.
Stop. I hate scared people.
Well, that's too goddamn bad.
Olive Kitteridge is streaming on HBO Go and HBO On Demand.